Sandfall. Are you the Sandfall? Are you the Shulk player I warmed up for base mage? I don't remember. What's up, PSI guy? Good to see you. All right, getting into game number 1. Reached. I wanna get your tag. We'll talk later. Anyway, getting into game number 1, losers finals, Tyranks versus Chrom. Some Fire Emblem dittos, if you will, but I don't know. I think they played before, and I believe Nicko is up, but Tyranks is playing really, really well today, beating Midnight and Rockman, 2 very strong players here in SoCal. With that solo Lucina, of course. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and even if he wanted to, he couldn't. He's a Lucina main. Getting to game number 1, though, Nicko versus Tyranks. Nicko going to play that rushdown sortie. Of course, Tyranks going to want to control the pace of the game already, conditioning those uppers on shield. Conditioning those landing aerials are really important for Tyranks as a whole. As a floatier character, you're going to struggle to land in a lot of those situations. So if you can mix up your timings, mix up your options, you're going to look a lot better in many situations, especially when Nicko tries to make those hard committal reads that he's known for here. But Tyranks getting the neutral B on the up B. Good stuff from him now. On another edge guard. Doesn't find the connection on the up B. Welcome back, Jin.
Hey, sorry about that.
I missed my Chrom analyst, so it's good to have you back.
Let's go. He's still playing Chrom? I love this guy.
Watch on that screen for now.
Alright, so Tyranks, Nicko, Chrom, Lucina.
Super close so far. You think Lucina wins this one?
It's like, it's both the spacing game, but I think Lucina just better benefits right here. Because you see, like, obviously, like I said earlier with the Sean matchup, Chrom has the issue where he has to up be there. But Nicko, obviously, there, like, if you do the perfect spacing right there, it is very hard. Like, if Tyranks was to be right there and counter, it actually would not work, because Lucina would just straight miss.
Yeah.
So good stuff on Nicko for knowing, like, that spacing. But obviously, it's like, if you're off, you just...
Yeah, you don't want to poke your head above the ledge. And he was talking about it, how it was very similar to Marth, where Marth and Melee has to sweet spot to the ledge to not get Marth killered, and he said it's basically the same thing for him. So there's a lot of similarities that Nicko draws for Melee. It's good to see somebody, you know, take one game, bring it to another, and play both at very strong level. But already Tyranks getting called out for going for those neutral Bs and a big open up. You don't expect that. You get clipped by uppy, and then you're taking 2 up airs because Nico's so aggressive.
Oh yeah, and then right here you got Chrom with rage. If anyone's ever played right here, like died at 70, got jabbed at 70 and just died to Jer.
And you don't have that mix up where it's like, oh, I'm gonna DI out.
Should be the spot.
Yeah, that's gonna punish. But you don't have that mix up of like, oh, I'm gonna DI out for the Jer. It's just super consistent all the way through. Oh, I mean, it's the difference between getting forward smash and back aired, which I mean, I wouldn't want to get hit with either personally.
Yeah, and then it's easier to hit jab F smash as Chrom too.
Oh, for sure.
Because it doesn't have to worry about the sweet spot. Usually Roy, it's like you have to get that inner hitbox because they have a hitbox within their arm.
Yeah.
If you get hit by that, then it becomes really easy. But Chrom kind of just doesn't even have to worry about that.
No, it's just a consistent hitbox all throughout. It's interesting, you know, we're seeing both of the more quote-unquote consistent hitboxes between Lucina and Marth, and of course Chrom and Roy, and it's good to see both of them put it on display. It's also cool that we have like a strong rep of Lucina and Marth in this region, as well as a strong Roy and Chrom now, so it's pretty cool to see like the difference. You know, watching Syro and Tyranks happen versus, you know, Ignaze and Nicko is interesting as well, so it's really cool having the character diversity in our scene.
Kind of got all these stories running around.
I know, right?
Yeah. And then, like, the thing about, too, like, Chrom, too, is he can't even hang on ledge like him, because, like, obviously they have their neutral B that, like, pokes under, but Chrom also has his jab that pops you up, and then he has his F-tilt that just straight up kills for you hanging. So it's kind of just crazy that he has those two. Bottom being aggressive from the ledge, F-tilt's always going to do that. No one talks about it, but F-tilt's stupid. F-tilt's so stupid. Like, Roy's is dumb, but you have to be close.
Yeah.
That is so dumb.
It actually work as forward tilts are intended to be, which is a tempo check. Basically, as I like to call them tempo checks, because basically like, hey, are you playing my speed or your speed? Because a lot of times people like full dash in, they'll try to do some sort of aggressive option, and then you just get forward tilted for it. Yeah. Tyranks uses that as like a turnaround pivot, so it's like he'll move away from you and then turn around forward tilt you, and you get hit really hard. But Nicko's just kills on a ledge trap, so he kind of gives you that space. It's like, oh, you know, it's Chrom, I have a little bit of room here, but he just turns around or dashes up forward tilts, and dude, that thing is so strong. And like you said, there's no hitbox you need to hit. It's just always strong.
Oh yeah, and then the difference between like Chrom and Roy, like he can throw those F tilts and stuff, but like if he just spaces it, it makes it even harder if you don't have like a quick burst option to hit him for it. Especially with the jab too, because jab, like right here, like you saw like he just F tilted and tried to side B, but got no punish. Going back to neutral.
Both of them spot dodging. I feel like a lot of this is going to be, you know, Nicko on the ground, Tyranks in the air, and it's just kind of, you know, the situation where it's like, when do you really start playing your opponent's game? When does Tyranks start playing grounded, and when does Nicko start going for those big, you know, up air callouts? But so far, Nicko's been strong on that ground. He's been holding it down so far.
Oh, great stage tech right there.
Backseat. Can you switch the tags around?
Oh, do we got Chrombos going? Oh. Gotta love terminology for some of these games.
I know, right?
No jump. Yeah.
Dude, that's vicious.
Doing aerials from ledge is always like, it's such a great reward because Chrom even has like combos that can like reverse back and you get killed for it. But like, kind of like sidetracking right here. Like you see right there, perfectly going right there. You saw Tyranks trying to angle it down. Another F smash.
He almost died.
He did.
But you can't really edge guard if you're playing as a Chrom here. But oh, you were saying about the what were you talking about?
That's a good question.
You know what happens. Either way, now Nicko on a very aggressive back air as he looking to find a kill there. Goes for the uppie but doesn't find it.
Yeah. If you kind of notice, like,
oh, the forward air from the ledge.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause, like, you burn your jump and as Chrom, if you're like at the high percent, like you can like reverse it back for the kill.
Yeah.
But if you get clipped, like Tyranks just throws like right there. Like if he clipped him and just was off without a jump, that was it. Like he has to air dodge if he's far, or he has to up B and probably be like an awkward up B angle. But that's just some of the problems with Chrom. But
I mean, Nicko makes the character look so good.
oh yeah.
You got if you're a Chrom main, you gotta love seeing Nicko. Like a player with such strong fundamentals, just really show you like, even though this character has very glaring weaknesses, and the people I'm playing are punishing them, I'm still able to contend in neutral. I'm still able to contend in punish, but. Dude, like you said, those aerials from the ledge are so scary. If Tyranks just clips him out of it, knocks him out of it, you're looking at losing a stock because of it. So
oh yeah, it could be as low as 20 too.
Insane risk reward.
And that's
Ooh, he saved his jump.
yeah.
Bro, that's a top player jump.
That's a very...
They actually use the jump, but since you're a top player, they give you an extra one. Like sometimes I'm like, there's no way you didn't jump there, but
ooh, messed up the chair right there.
That's a big drop.
That's a big drop. I know the feeling Nicko trusts.
Ooh, he's crazy.
Oh,
No. He didn't get the armor.
oh my god. It's all good, Nicko. I believe in you.
Tyranks taking the game, very happily taking the game there.
Oh yeah.
With that little cheeky uppie from Tyranks. Of course, Lucina's aerial dolphin slash is going to have that frame 1 invincibility, so it's going to be a very good option and a difficult one to edge guard because you know where Lucina wants to be when they initiate the recovery.
Yeah.
But if you're not literally frame tight, sometimes you'll get hit in that really nasty stage spike.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes it happens to the best of us.
Then you're not making a really great point with Nicko's recoveries being like really good. Like if you notice, like he's doing like the right things with like air dodging. And kind of just like kind of aiming himself towards it, DIing it towards the ledge, so he just grabs it rather than having that. Is he dead for this?
No, he's dead!
He's dead.
Wait, no, is he? Yes. Oh, Nicko!
Never
with
mind.
The, oh,
is he dead?
Oh, he's dead. No! Tyranks doesn't find it. Gets the tech finally, learning from his mistakes. But
yeah, okay, that was a bit of a little scramble, but that's cool.
Just a little bit of some spaghetti from both of the players, but finally, Tyranks able to get a kill. Wow.
You kind of see from the interaction, like, Tyranks is starting to try to catch on for those air dodges, but of course, like, you know what's happening, but it's so much easier said than done. It just kind of, like, hit someone for air dodging to ledge. That's kind of like the Chrom.
Dude, Nicko's advantage state. He came down with that Angel and platform invincibility with some viciousness. He's like, he brought Tyranks to 101%, but no double jump. If he found the forward smash, he would have won. But unfortunately, not finding the timing. Nicko mixing up the air dodge timings there. Good slide off back air, but man, is this a scary spot to be in? Goes for the jab into the forward smash or back air. Doesn't find the jab though.
I thought he was going to do a sliding F tilt.
And I feel like this is just a different kind of speed of Tyranks.
Oh,
you know,
definitely.
going for more of those uppies, playing a lot more on the ground, swatting out those dash-ins. Super important for Tyranks as the character with more range in this situation. Weird to say because they're both swords, but it's working out for Tyranks.
Oh yeah. And then kind of like with like the way like Chrom is kind of played. Like obviously he's the clone of Roy. But he doesn't play with that aggression that Roy kind of has. Like, Roy just kind of, like, steamrolls once he gets things going. Chrom just kind of, like, stays in that annoying space and steamrolls you from there and just kind of keeps you... That should be this... Yeah. You caught him instant double jumping. But, yeah, like I said, like, he kind of just stays in that, like, that Lucina range, but he has the Roy speed, which is, like, things you just wish you would not deal
It's
with.
definitely a weird spot to be in, right? Because it's like you not only get rushed down by this character, but you can also get boxed out. So
yeah.
it's like a lot of times you're like, oh, you know, it's a rush down character. I'm gonna start kind of dashing, try to get a little dash in, maybe play at that mid range. But you know, you're playing Chrom, you're playing with a consistent hitbox. You're gonna swat away pretty hard.
Okay, here we go.
That's a big edge guard.
Oh, he
Tyranks
didn't
missing it up. Good slide off from Nicko. If he, you know, didn't DI that correctly, could have got put into a tech chase kill. Gets an uppie out now and goes for another forward air, but he's just barely missing on these edge guards.
I like kind of like the patience. That shit. No, he didn't get the Jer. I kind of like the patience from Tyranks. Kind of like because a lot of like there it is. A lot of like what the matchup check is with like Chrom and Roy is knowing their frame data. Like you'd be surprised how many people don't know that their down tilt's like -3 on shield.
Oh.
So like people try to jump out of it or they try to do their option and then they jab and get Jared for it.
Yeah.
Because jab's frame 5. So it's just kind of like right there. Like you see Tyranks kind of just being calm, collected.
He's not giving the scared options. Like, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to do defensive options, but you don't want to do the one that Nicko's going to be ready to reach. So you saw there, gets caught with a jump. Now you're at 46%, but Tyranks, you know, he doesn't really swing off the ledge. So he's cashing it in like, okay, now it's my time to be aggressive off the ledge. Give me a little bit of space, but man, is Nicko shoving him to the other side of the stage now. Look at that movement, too. Dropping through the platform, holding the shield right in front of him.
Here we go.
Big reversal and bad angle to be sent at if you're Tyranks. Now a big ledge trap. Gets jabbed, but no forward air, the reversal up air.
Oh my god, I think he's dropped like 3 Jers that game.
Dude,
that
that's so
game.
crucial.
Now he's down 2-1 to Tyranks.
Yeah, Tyranks able to bring it back there. And no early kill edge guards there for Tyranks. Just really contending in neutral very well. Nicko, I think, kind of getting caught up in the spacing game where it's like he didn't really know where he could be comfortable. And, you know, Tyranks was really able to capitalize on it.
I love like just these two characters because you just see crisp gameplay and then Chrom is like not a character you see but you love to see it. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully Nicko can kind of not let the second game get to him. Kind of like the benefit that Chrom has over like Lucina is that towards like the last game, like Nicko was like at 150, but Tyranks was at 70, but they both equally had to watch for each other's kill options. At that, like less than 0.5% Nicko had.
Yeah.
Which is like the craziest thing that like.
It's the rage factor, right? Where it's like if you don't finish your kills as Tyranks, it can look really, really bad, especially with a character that is hyper aggressive, has those big hitting combos as Nicko. But Tyranks is like, you know what? I heard that. I'm not going to let you kill me at 70 with a jab back or with rage. I'm just going to edge guard you. I'm just going to get that gimp, and that's exactly what you need as Tyranks. And of course, as I like to always say, Tyranks with the landing mix-up, that down air is going to have a completely different frame data and going to catch Nicko out there, not able to get a punish on it, but still.
Yeah, that was great DI from Tyranks, holding down and out. That's the way like you kind of get away from him. Chrom, it's a little harder, but down and out is usually the way like their short hub just barely misses you. So that was good stuff on Tyranks for knowing how to DI that and avoiding the kill right there.
And very good punish as well. Like it's also important that you get your like little punishes, right? Your little victories, like very obvious things you can punish, like that up beyond shield is going to be really important for Tyranks. So speaking of punishing, Nicko able to get Tyranks there on a high jump near the ledge, gets that forward air out. I'm not sure if that was a jab forward air or just killed him, but
yeah, jab forward air.
Jab forward air.
Usually I like those air dodges onto the ledge. He has to be
perfect, dude.
It doesn't even matter. Dude, it doesn't even matter.
Oh my god. So he did that last game where he got a nair out, but he didn't get a conversion. And Tyranks was ready to get the nair off of the uppie. Even if you sweet spot, Tyranks has the counterplay. That's just like something he picked up on the fly and now getting a stock off of it. That was insane.
It's not fair, man.
Dude, what is that counterplay? What do you do as Chrom there? Oh my goodness, Tyranks now. But of course, Nicko not going to make it easy for Tyranks, but a big forward smash call out, maybe trying to call it just a jump there, but now Nicko has to land versus Tyranks, a spot that I wouldn't wish my worst enemies in.
Oh,
like,
man.
dude, what do you do here?
Like, he's so good. He's so good.
Bro.
Hey man, I've played some of SoCal's PRs, and I don't think I'm looking forward to the day I run into Tyranks.
Dude, no, you are not.
No, I've gone against Jumpsteady, I've gone against Peckham.
Dude.
I got Kairos, Marco, but I don't think I'm ready for Tyranks, man. I'm like gonna not air dodge the whole set. I'm gonna do it once and he's gonna know.